Okay, let's take a question from Weston.
Hey Jason, this is Weston from 15 Finches. We're a startup focused creative studio and we're launching a partnership program. So think accelerator meets full service creative slash dev slash product shop. We have a pretty good pipeline of startups right now that come through our VC network. So the question is, do you have any advice or recommendations for how we can get introduced or get in front of startups that are kind of outside of that immediate network?
Okay, great question. And the idea of putting together a bunch of developer and design resources and an accelerator is one that most people in the community um, think has a weakness in it. I'm going to explain what that weakness is. You're going to get a lot of idea people who want to build apps. And every single person on the planet, by definition, is an idea person because we have these giant brains that spew ideas all day long. So, what's going to happen with your accelerator and the real weakness of it, and the thing that you're going to have to route around is you're going to just get idea people who don't have the ability to execute. And then you're now substituting your dev shop for their ability to execute. And then when you go away, you're going to have fished for all these founders, giving them these beautiful fish. And then you leave and they starve to death because they don't know how to fish. They don't know how to build an app. So you might inadvertently negative signal the wrong people to come to your accelerator, which is just generic idea people, i.e., the average human. And what you really want when you're doing an accelerator is people who are resourceful and have the resources to either learn to be a developer, learn to be a UX and designer, and learn those skills, or somebody who's so convincing as an idea person, using quotes, an idea person, just also known as a person. You can then you would much rather have the person who can find those resources and corral them and convince them. So if you want to find people, gosh, going to your VC network, they're going to give you the rejects. They're going to give you the people who didn't have the ability to build apps and say, oh, you can't build an app. Oh, you're unable to convince a developer to work with you. Oh, you don't have the ability to raise a seed round and find a developer and pay for them. Okay, yeah, you should go work at this accelerator. So I'm really concerned about the fundamental premise of your business. I don't think it's a good idea. I think if you're going to do this and you're smart enough to have your own development resources, why not just build your own ideas and do what's called a startup studio like BetaWorks or Science or some other ones that have emerged. So I think you've got a flawed model that you need to really think about. I know that wasn't the answer you're looking for, but I feel like I got to be candid with you.